Hello, and welcome to The Art Will Not Be Changing. Cha-cha-cha. That's a new one, right? That's different. I've been going low energy, I realize, with it. Like, down. I figured I'd do this little. It doesn't matter. You don't care. Every week, you're like, we got to watch this show because it's great. But we got to get through that fucking glasses gag at the beginning. And I know, but I'm a dad. I'm actually the best dad in the galaxy. So I have to make these kind of jokes. It's required. And side note, I used to before I was a dad. Last week, I told you guys I had been published in Grim Omen. My story, She Summoned Stars. Really excited that it's in here. And I realized I've never shown off the Bleeding Margin issue 1, which is where I got my first publication. Where's my name? There's my name, right on the cover. So if you go to Amazon and you look for the Bleeding Margin issue 1, you can get my really fucked up story, The Nest. It's body horror, it's urban horror, it's rural horror, it's messed up. And then get Grim Omen Volume 4 with my messed up cosmic horror noir, She Summoned Stars. And I just got another acceptance yesterday. So we'll tell you about it when we get it. Guys, as always, if you order during the show, well, not as always. Look what I got in my hands. Look, you ready? You ready? Dirty Living, issue 1. Now, a lot of you may have noticed that you got a note yesterday that the online subscription to Dirty Living has closed. What I didn't realize, I might as well say it here, what I didn't realize Squarespace was going to do was take away access to it if you subscribed. That's bullshit. So I am getting the PDFs together. Everyone who subscribed is going to get the PDFs of the first 6 issues, everything they got because they subscribed to it. But we're not doing that anymore after that because we are in print. Ryan Santos and Stephen Betch's beautiful, bouncing baby boy, Dirty Living, is now in print. Where can you get it, you ask? Where can you get this violent, absurd, dastardly, I haven't used the word dastardly in a while, epic of supernatural noir horror? Well, fugitivepoems.com, and very shortly through Filbo, but not yet. It's going to be in the next month's catalog, but you can get it right now. You can get issue 1 right on, look at that, don't look at the last page, right on fugitivepoems.com. Jump over there, get your copy, and if you order during the show, you got Blood Valkyrie in Vegas. You got River. In fact, if you order Dirty Living and either or any of the other Fugitive Poems books, including Containment Breach, Monsters, Beasts, and Bastards, Containment Breach, Myth Reborn, or Containment Breach of Clouds and Ether, I will make sure not only to give you some very, very cool stickers, including the extra large Fugitive. This is the small one. I have an extra large Fugitive Poem sticker as well. I'll give you that. I'll give you the parental advisory, explicit content, and I promise I will draw a badass picture. Terrible art, badass picture just for you that I will include. And it'll be great. Order anything during the show, and this is what you get. So why are you watching the show? So you can hear me give my spiel? No, because we've got some amazing people on the show. One of our dear friends is back to join tonight from last week. Hold on. Enough talking, Christian. Bring out the nearly naked dancing women. Here they are. Elijah Joseph, the king of Print is Not Dead.
You love it.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's here because I thought I want him to meet our next guest. And then I found out that they know each other for years. They went to school together. Their parents are friends. It was very disappointing.
We had a
But
very beautiful moment in college together.
this is the guy that we're here to talk to tonight, Luis Manuel Torres.
Thank you for
Welcome,
having me.
sir.
Hey,
How are
didn't
you?
make a big entrance like Elijah here.
I figured your
That's
shirt would be off, you
yeah.
know,
Just
I thought
well,
about it. I was like, nah.
nipple tassels spinning like propellers.
that's because I'm an attention whore. So
Yeah.
that's why I do that. Give me attention. I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's true. He made Terrificon a lot more fun. So we've got some really cool stuff to talk about tonight. Let me show you what we're talking about. Louise has a Kickstarter that is funded. I want to say that right off the bat. Guys, if you dig this, and if you do a late pledge right now, you're getting this book. It's done. It's happening. It's absolute. This is the best way to back a Kickstarter is when you know it is happening. Three eye candy, says Tom Lynett. So let's take a look. Lewis, what is the name of your new comic?
So my book is called From Gods to Angels. It's about what happened to all the old gods, the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods, the Norse gods. People stopped believing in them, and for them to keep their immortality, they had to choose to become guardian angels or become mortals and eventually die.
I love this concept. How
Me
did this
too.
come to you? This is such a great idea. I'm
So
going to put the link in the chat. People, excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry, Luis. Guys, I'm putting the link in the chat. Back this fucker right now because you want it, because it's awesome. And pop in the chat and let me know what tier you backed at, or how many tiers you have, because you can't afford to back it and you're crying all the time. So, Luis, where did you get this idea from? Or how did it come to you?
So the first my first story ever published was a short story, which is From Gods to Angels. The concept for that, it was an anthology book. The concept was second chance. They had an angel on the cover, and I was supposed to come up with a story. And as someone who likes Greek mythology and stuff like that, what got me into it was Xena Warrior Princess, and I was a big fan of Ares, the god of war, on there. And I just pictured him like, oh, what if he had to decide to become a guardian angel and have to babysit little kids? Would he do it? Yeah. God of war with his little little warlords.
It's like the you ever see the pacifier with Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Exactly that is literally what I was thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he might want to corrupt the kids. I don't know. I don't know if it's even a good idea for the angels to let him be one.
No, he just trains them to, battle.
Yep.
Battle the kids at the playscape. Don't steal. It's my turn to play with the toys, and brings out a sword.
Aries, Bobby, push me. Pull out his spine.
Kick him into the hole.
He's gonna start the Hunger Games himself. I don't know.
This, I started scrolling madly through this while you were talking, because I could have sworn that book you were talking about was actually one of the things available. From Gods to Angels, did you create that anthology, or was it an anthology you were in?
It was an anthology I was in. So I did eventually collect a lot of my stories and put them in my own anthology book called Searching for a Home, which is a bunch of stories I've written throughout the years. Yep. It's just a bunch of stories I've written throughout the years. So the original story is in that book.
A short story collection written by Luis Manuel Torres, the author from God. The book is Where Gods from Angels originated from. Very cool. Maybe in the future we'll see more comics created from those stories. One of our dear friends, Phil Russer, Filbo Comics. He put out a book of short stories with the book Withered, with the short story Withered in it, and it was great. And then he ended up making that into a comic as well. But I really dug reading, as you can see from the opening to the show. I published short stories myself. I love reading prose work from comic writers and vice versa, because it's such a different skill set, and it's really cool to see how they approach it. So you got this great concept, and you have funded. Let's talk a little bit about. I'm trying to get down to this. Look at this list you've got. God's featured in this book. I love this, like a rap album, and here are the features.
Odin about to drop the sickest verse you've ever heard, with one eye. So
Ella got a hella fat beat.
Oh, it's not two white guys until one of them starts rapping.
We've got Egyptian, Japanese, obviously. We've got Greek and Norse, but we've got Taino. Am I saying that right?
Taino.
Taino. There we go.
Yeah, it's the indigenous people from Puerto Rico, from the Caribbeans,
really?
Actually. Yeah,
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, I made sure to put stuff from my culture in there.
As you should.
I always try to, honestly.
How was Luis? How was that mixing? What was the pleasure level of mixing your heritage, your culture's beliefs with these these things that everyone's accepted for years, for millennia, the Greek gods and all that? Did you have fun bringing those together and comparing the belief structures?
I did. I have interaction between Ares and Arabe, one of the goddesses from Taino history.
Okay.
And the book is a comedy, so there's a lot of funny stuff there.
Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's a comedy? I was expecting like ass kicking, shit stomping, violence, and profanity. What is the tone of the book? What is the type of book?
It's a fantasy comedy.
Oh, wow.
Little drama in there. A little, as you can see, there's a little action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's hoping for a little action.
Hey.
He sure is.
Yeah, I was looking at these pages and I did not see it going that way.
He's forced to babysit children.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this art. So awesome. Why comedy? You could have gone in a lot of different directions here. Why comedy?
It's good to laugh. Everyone likes to laugh. I like.
Hell yeah!
It's a good thing to do. Make people laugh.
Yeah, I think that is a beautiful thing and a sentiment. The temptation is to say right now where we are in the world, but bullshit. The world has been hard forever, and I think it's always good to laugh. Yeah, you could have taken this in a really dark, fucked up direction, but you didn't want that. As I say fucked up, my next question is, what is the age level on this book?
It's for everyone. This one's for everyone. For the future, it might change a little, because I would like to continue the story. I have two different ideas. There's a continuation with more gods and their choices, and then a straight up sequel, which would take place like in modern time. The gods figure out how to become gods again, would be the plot.
Oh, to quote Jay-Z, the takeover, the break's over. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, Elijah, you play a lot with mythology as well.
Yeah.
Have you gone the comedy, and you are a former stand-up comedian, former and future.
Current, not very funny, but I still do it.
You are performing now.
Here and there. Yeah.
So, do you mix humor into your comics as well? Into your?
Oh yeah, that's like my main prerogative. That's like I feel like I can't write serious. Like I can, but it's never. The humor just kind of oozes out because I'm very sarcastic. And One for Hire just started as like a gag strip specifically. So really, at the heart of it, it has always been a comedy. I'm actually this is my first ish forte and inching out into more so a dramatic telling, but with like comedy undertones, because I feel like that's life, right? You have your comedy, you have your horrors, you have your action, and that's what I really like to put into my stories. I like to make them feel as close to life, but allowing you to escape at the same time and hopefully learn, grow, and reflect in them while watching some cool shit happen.
That's the balance. People talk
Yeah.
about escapism, and I think there's absolute value to that.
Yeah.
People talk about catharsis, where you deal with the worst possible way scenarios, and I think there's absolute value to that. But man, when you can nail that middle ground between catharsis and escapism, where you know what a great example of that is,
No.
and I can't, you're not going to believe this where I go with this. The movie Office Space is
Interesting.
obviously
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
obviously a weird comedy, right?
yeah,
But if you ever worked in an office, it captures the soul numbing horror of
yeah,
contemplating that this is your life
yeah.
now and forever, amen, while mocking it in the silliest ways with the rap soundtrack, the hardcore rap, white boys walking around. And,
Yeah.
and to me, that's magic. Tom Lynett has said, pledge. You got another pledge for me.
Pledge! You get another dance. That's what you get.
How
Or
about
you get me to stop dancing. Whatever you want. It's all yours. It's all yours.
folks, I have put one for hire. You can save it so that you get an announcement when it goes live. I put it in the chat. Please make sure to check that out. Folks, by the way, this is The Art Will Not Be Changing. This
It
is
will
the
not
best
be
show that
changing.
happens every Thursday at 8 o'clock on the Fugitive YouTube channel. Did you catch that? This is the best show that happens every Thursday at 8 on the Fugitive Post YouTube channel. So
Well,
no
what
one
about
can
my
deny that.
show? My show.
No one, no
we
one can deny
we stream simultaneously, which is Elijah's perspective, and it's just my camera pointed at the screen while I play poker.
but it's strip poker, which is why your viewership has alternatingly been going up and down, depending.
Depending, it starts off real high, but the more clothes I take off, the lower it goes.
Like, oh
Tom
no,
said,
shut it
wait,
off.
Elijah, from gods to angels, yo. And then he said,
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, of course. I was dancing to celebrate. I think it's a
Yeah.
really I think it's a really, really great story. And I am very excited that it's a comedy because I feel like that is the
Thank you.
most natural path to take it. Not like the most obvious, but the most natural. And I feel like watching it's just it's such an absurd thing for gods to either be humans or, guardian angels. It's very like humiliating to a lot of points, and what would they my thought is just like what would they do that could be like super actiony. It's so natural. There's probably like really great stories you can tell in that.
Thank you.
Tom says the covers look really right on. Let me ask you, Luis, how did you? So it doesn't take much to look into these mythological characters and to say, okay, this is Zeus, this is Thor, this is Athena, and this is what they're known for. How did you go about ascribing personalities to them that were both individual and maybe unique or not expected? How did you find the individual who this character might be while you were writing this?
So the four main characters I made for the book were Ares, Athena, Apollo, and Artemis. I did kind of go with the character types, especially with Ares, the angry guy. like, but I made Artemis like the most human one of the four, the one that really, really contemplates what to do with this situation they're in right now. Then we don't. I keep Athena vague. I have her as the one that's like really thinking the stuff out too, but silently and stuff. And then for Apollo, I made him the pretty boy, the one that I don't know if you saw in one of those pages.
As he is.
He wants to see how the wings look on him.
You know, I thought you were definitely channeling Narcissus with that one,
Mm,
which we talked about last week. Elijah, we
Yeah.
talked about Narcissus.
we did. One of my
that-
favorite, one of my favorite myths that often gets misinterpreted as like he's just self-obsessed, where he is, but it's not just about his looks, it's about how he treats people. Like he's so self-obsessed with who he is, he disregards the people who find him beautiful. He's like, he basically says like to this one woman, you're a fat pig, and then he gets punished for all eternity to make him look at himself. It's one of the best myths.
Yeah, it is absolutely great.
I also make it very important that there are siblings who actually do care about each other.
Why is that important to you?
I'm very close with my brother, so it's something. Family's everything.
My sisters are the world to me, and I'm 14 and 19 years older than them, with no one in between. And one of them moved right down the block from me, so she could be with her nephews, and I could be with my nephew. The other one lives real close as well, so I'm with you completely. I friend of mine's father had a twin, and they spent the last 30 years of their life never speaking. And that story haunts me. How the fuck could you not figure that out so that doesn't happen? 30 years not talking to your twin.
When I hear stuff like that, I can't believe it either.
Horrifying,
really?
right?
Yeah, I can't imagine. Can't imagine being like that.
I hate my brother, so you know. Totally get it. Fuck that guy.
If I never talk to him in 20 years, it won't be soon enough.
No, I'm also like 13 years different. It's just so I love him so dearly, but it feels so weird relating at like such an age gap. But I think we're like strengthening the bond because I left when he was like a small child. And I went to Los Angeles, and I kind of came back now. So it's very interesting, but you know, it's cool to reconnect. So
Luis, I'm hearing, and Elijah, I'm going to want to hear this from you as well. I'm hearing that you've got something to say. There are points you want to make with this comic. What do you feel like the biggest themes for you in that you want people to be entertained, you want them to have a great time, but what are you hoping that subconsciously is pulled out?
Elijah, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Elijah would be like, "No, you're on the spot."
Yeah.
No, I'll give you time to think. Only because I realized that I haven't backed the project yet, so I feel like I have to make it up, and I will after this. So
right.
I like open and I'm like, what the hell? I thought I did this. But that's okay. Anyways, hope that gives you some more time to think. But my story is really about acting first and thinking last. And that is something that I tend to do a lot. And I think I didn't know how I felt about it. Like I knew that there were things that happened in my life that were negative because it happened. But I also feel like there was great things that happened because I was like that. I did stop dancing. Go fuck yourself. And so yeah, I felt like that, and I always feel like writing is very much a way, not necessarily, sometimes I like to say something, but I also feel like it's just a place to explore an idea of like, here are the best and worst things about this theme, and let people come to their own conclusions about it. I really love the book Dungeon Crawler Carl because it's satire without being super preachy. And I think that is like something that I have been trying to take more into my work. And I think it is important to say what you want, but also to challenge that and to explore it completely and utterly until you're left with what the character thinks. And I think I like to keep what I think for myself. So you'll never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Mhm.
What do I think about acting first and you know thinking later? You'll probably come to some conclusion as long as it's your own. I think that's the best part about art.
Yeah.
See that to me. I have a million beliefs and opinions. They say opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one and they all stink.
I got three. I got three assholes. They
I've
all
got
stink.
only one, and he's
They all
going.
stink. They all stink.
But I intentionally write to explore a concept, not say, okay, I believe that everyone should wear fuchsia shirts. So here's a story that proves why everyone should wear a fuchsia shirt. That would bore the shit out of me, and I don't know that I'm right. So I'll put out a question about something in my mind, and I'll just let the story happen. And I try never to preach. I change my own mind sometimes with my own stories, or sometimes it leads to a
That's
whole
good.
different question. I just wrote a short story that I'm really hoping to get placed somewhere called Father Charles and the Nightstand. And it's about he gets a nightstand at a like a rummage sale. He opens it up and it says, "Hello, Charles. How's your faith?" And he's got to have this philosophical debate with this atheist nightstand that believe it. And it was just, I had so much fun. But I'm a practicing Catholic, and part of me was worried. I'm like, oh Lord, I hope I don't write a anti-me story. But I didn't know. I just let it happen. I let it roll out. And by the time I got to the ending, I had gotten to the ending.
Yeah.
I figured out where I would be at if this happened to me, and where this character was at. And that's how I handle all my writing. And I think that if you write to preach, it's a failure right off the bat. But if you write to entertain, so this is some weird shit. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
Then you put out something that people can take the ride with you. And Elijah, it sounds like I love that you're not telling us. Do you dive in first, or do you, right? So, Luis, what do you think? What do you feel are the topics that really rally you?
Well, like you said earlier, the whole I write to entertain is the main thing, but I do have like running themes in a lot of my stories. And one is the whole guardian angel, somebody that's actually looking out for you. Um, that's kind of like the main plot of From Gods to Angels, and I've used it before in other stuff. And also the siblings who take care of each other, always looking out for each other. Also, you'll see that in a lot of my stories. Um, what was it that you just asked?
No, I think you nailed a couple of them right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This sibling thing, you've explained why this is so important to you.
Mhm.
And
The guardian angel thing. I don't know if that comes from the movie Coco. That was such a beautiful movie. And the idea of like your ancestors are all watching over you. I thought that was amazing. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Here are these family members he has never even met, and they knew exactly who he was. I thought that was beautiful. I think that's a great idea.
I'm sorry to soil the moment of this really beautiful movie, but
no, you're not.
That's if I saw that as a kid, I would have been terrified because I was like, are they watching me? Are they watching me masturbate? Like,
yeah, the most inappropriate moments.
Yeah, how often are they around, and should I be scared? And
the worst
humiliated?
part is that not only is your uncle watching you masturbate, but he's critiquing your technique the entire time.
And he only can tell you on the Day of the Dead. He's like, hey, hey, you can't be doing it like this, okay? This is too weird.
Listen, I've got some notes. I've been watching for a year. I've got some notes.
No, but family is a beautiful thing.
Are you really still using soap as lubricant? I mean, come
on. At least it's not. At least you graduated from water. I'm very proud of you. Okay, but still, we got some time to go. Actually, all right. Really hot take. Soap is probably the best because at least you get to clean yourself while doing it. So I mean, that's
oh my god.
But you're a chronic masturbator because no one else is going to touch you. So you're actually cleaning up for no one but yourself. So no one else is going to benefit from this clean whistle.
Okay, well, I will. Another hot take: cleaning yourself, not hydration,
Hygiene.
hygienics. Thank you. Yes. Dang, I can't be witty because I'm so stupid. Fuck.
No, you got this. You got this.
I don't even know. I lost it.
I thought you were heading over somehow to horrifying eugenics.
Damn.
We love eugenics here. You know, it's really the best. And I was gonna say, like, hygiene benefits everybody. Have you ever? Because if you haven't ever been to like a Magic the Gathering tournament, you would know exactly what I mean. Please wash yourself. I play Magic the Gathering, so I can say it. It's okay.
Also known as the meeting of the chronic masturbators.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves when I go play Magic the Gathering because there's no way I'm going to cheat on her at all. And the only way that like a girl may appear is if one of the guys transition into one. So like we have
Those are the only girls playing Magic.
yes, pretty much.
This may be
Didn't know that.
This pre-op or post-op.
It doesn't matter, baby.
Uncle watching you masturbate and giving you advice. There's your next comics anthology.
Rubbing is not dead. Yes. or rubbing it dead.
Rubbing it dead.
So yes, anyways,
Oh my God.
the thematics of story, you know,
So yes, anyway.
it's so important to the art, you know, because what art really is you, the artist, writing something, and that's not art. That's just, you know, self-indulgence. But the art really is when somebody else reads it and they interpret it however they want to in their head, and that's when it becomes art.
Dude, that was such an eloquent turn back. The whole time you were talking, well, I could think
Like I gotta bring it back.
Luis, I want to actually something he just mentioned. I want to ask you about, and it is about masturbation. No, that is the theme of. Speaking of themes, no, you worked. We're three writers here. You worked with three different artists on this one book.
4.
4?
Yeah, 4 artists.
Well, that invalidates my question. No, you worked as a writer. There's something. There's a bond that happens when you really, or hopefully happens, when you really connect with an artist for your story. But it's a rarity. How was it for you working with 4 different artists, getting different interpretations of, yes, 4 different stories, but all within the same world of your view? How was that experience?
So the reason I went with multiple artists was because I want the book to feel almost like an anthology. So with the other gods specifically, their pages, it's just one page, one story. I want to get like different art styles. So for the 4 main gods, Ares, Athena, Apollo, and Artemis, they all got 5 pages each. So I wanted 4 different artists doing those characters. And I just like seeing the different art styles people come up with. Finding the artists was a little difficult, but it was fun too. The first artist I got is my cousin, Anthony Nguyen. Anthony Nguyen's my cousin. He's the one that did Athena. He did the Athena cover as well. He has a special art style where he uses life models to get inspiration from. He'll draw them. So Athena's based off of an actual model he drew.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to that one there. No.
Nope.
Tiresome. Come on, it's back up there. Or the cover.
The cover,
There.
that one.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's based off an actual model.
How does he get inspiration from his live models? I'm kidding.
If we're going back to masturbation.
Yeah,
Luis
let's
is
just
like,
say that. Back to the main topic, masturbation.
Back to the main topic.
show is called "The Art Will Not Be Changing." I thought it was focused on creation, not procreation and recreation.
Is this the best time to announce my OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Where I read indie comics but completely naked.
Agents of SPANK.
That's good.
So your cousin. How long has your cousin been doing comic book art?
I'm not sure, but it's been years. He
Look at
he made a comic a long time ago. I can't remember when exactly, but he's been doing this for a long time.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love it.
If you look at the whole art there, the border, it's all the mythologies.
Oh,
Christianity
shoot.
at top. Yeah. He
Oh,
puts
that's
the
so
Taino
cool.
symbol at the bottom over here, bottom right corner there. That's
Yeah.
the technique. Yeah. I love what he did. We made tarot cards off of that border.
I am a huge fan of tarot cards.
Yeah.
For inspiration, for cool stories, for the story behind them. I don't believe anything they tell me because I can put out 5 cards and it's always death, and I refuse to make that. Death, fool, death, death is all I ever get. But you're gonna die, idiot. But I saw that you were doing this tarot card series, and here it is, folks.
Mhm.
You gotta check this out. First of all, before we move on, your cousin's art, her face is so real and magnificent and lifelike, but also comic. And I find that there are often artists are stuck in either one side or the other. Either it's pure comic where it's a caricature of comic, or photorealistic where it doesn't look like a comic. I am so taken. Let's go back to this. Just look at her. Look at her face. I am so taken with the expression on it, the art. She looks like a real person, but she also fits in a comic, and I think that's fantastic. So let your cousin know that I'm very impressed. But what's the deal with these tarot cards? What's the concept behind this?
So me and my cousin started doing this to I'll be honest, to kind of save money on doing cons and stuff so we can share a table. He sells his art, I sell my books.
Great.
This was the main
Yeah,
that was our
smart.
main selling point. Yeah. And the card, it's his art on the back of the card, a 100-word short story about the character written by me.
Oh,
that's
what?
Yeah.
Oh, that a 100-word short story about the character. I love that. And by the way, the purpose of this show is both to introduce people to really cool shit, but also for indie creators to talk about what we have to do to get our shit out there. And yeah, don't downplay. If you came up with a way to table and get 2 indie creators to get their stuff out there, that God bless. That's what we're doing. So let's take a look at your tiers. By the way, because I had meant to do this too, and I hadn't yet, but because Elijah said he'd forgotten to back it, I immediately back now so that he looks bad if he does.
I already backed, and I got the 93 tier. Go fuck yourself.
Thanks, guys.
Go fuck yourself, dude.
We already talked about that. So let's take a look. I love this cover. Who is Luke Spooner?
Luke Spooner is the guy who's done every
I have a tick. It's become a vocal stim. It's like a constant joke between my girlfriend and I, and it's ruined my life. It's never funny, but every time Spooner, I barely even know her. We both hate it, but we both do it. It's great.
That's great.
I love my girlfriend.
Liquor and poker. Yeah, my father got me doing that many years ago. Liquor, I hardly know her.
Even for the things that don't even make sense, I started doing it. Like, Baker, I don't even know her.
We're going to let you be professional. Just don't mind us.
Yeah.
I found him on Twitter. I was looking for somebody to make a cover for my first book that I did by myself, which was called Midnight Animals. I loved
Ooh, yes,
his
I know.
art. Yeah, I loved his art, and he's done every cover for every book I've written. He's done a cover for me, and they're always great.
So, folks, $17. You get the Luke Spooner, even if you hardly knew her cover, featuring the gods Ares, Athena, Artemis, and Apollo. You also get the digital. It ships to anyone anywhere in the world. And dude, hold on. Have you already printed, or are you insane? This is estimated delivery next month.
Yeah, I already actually have the cover A.
Holy crap.
Mhm.
All right, guys. All right, folks. I forgot to say this earlier. You love the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you never forget me, because you don't want to forget me. But most importantly, we have incredible guests and have great, serious, artistic conversation, never devolving into anything puerile or juvenile.
Yeah.
But also,
Never.
folks, I have put, let me do it again. Let me put this in.
That's a great
the chat.
turnaround time. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
You're gonna get your book. You're gonna get your book. You better bank it now. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I literally bought all covers. So, like, if you want to try to be better than me, if you want me to stop dancing, I would suggest you get all the covers that you can. The more covers that you buy, the less I'll dance, and this is just a fact. So,
this is akin to not blackmail. What's the word I'm looking for?
it's
extortion.
Extortion, which is this blackmail light, you know.
Gray mail.
Great mail.
Folks, I put it in the link in the chat. Please get on this. So this is what I wanted to say. This is funded. It's technically closed. Late pledges are available, and if you do that, right, you want to talk about instant gratification, which we talked about earlier. You could order this in the middle of August and have it by the end of September while your uncle watches.
And I just really want to say one thing. September, I hardly even know her.
It doesn't need to work, and that's amazing. Now we've got the Aries cover. Tell us about Dylan Andrews. How do you know Dylan Andrews?
Dylan Andrews is comic book artist and I believe writer too from Maine. I met him at Kineticon a couple of years ago. Had him do a commission drawing of Aries back in the day for me. When I finally decided to do the comic book, which was like last year or the year before, I ended up reaching out to him and basically hired him to do a couple of pages for me.
Great. Well, this is so cool. You know, when I think Aries, I think George Perez, Wonder Woman, and what he did with Aries is so amazing. And looking at Dylan Andrews' style, I'm almost put back in the mind of Perez as well, in that era of comics, that time period. Did he do just the cover, or did he do interiors as well?
He did interiors as well. He's the one that does Aries. That's why I gave him the Aries cover.
Dylan
Luke Spooner had all the gods on his cover A. Yeah. The next covers, the variant covers, are the character and the artist who drew them.
This is a whole different. This could be Fables. This is a whole different vibe, and it's so neat. Elijah, not even a tiny little grin at Dylan does Aries. I mean, that was just pitched right at you.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm not as immature as you think I am. So
you are more immature than I am.
Every time I surprise you, I just get a little bit more immature. Like, I really fucked up inviting this guy on my show so much. What am I doing?
But I keep doing it.
You keep doing it every time. The goal is to never be invited on every time, you know?
You make me look like I'm at least on the outskirts of the sphere of mature, which is shaped like a butt. No. Who is Rod Espinosa, and how did you get this incredible cover?
So Rod is he's one of the artists in a book called Puerto Rico Strong. Puerto Rico Strong was
Oh
a book
yeah,
that was an anthology that was made. Money made for that book went to help in Puerto Rico during Hurricane Maria.
Mm.
So he's one of the artists in that book. I looked him up, found him. I don't know if it was Instagram. I don't remember exactly if it was Instagram or Twitter. Maybe I think it was Facebook. Reached out, hired him. I love his artwork.
Yeah, it's sick.
He did
this
he did most of the coloring for all the pages in the book.
Oh wow.
this cover is stunning. Absolutely, her proportions and her perspective are so cool. You almost travel upward to get to her face, and it's not just because I'm a pervert, but you travel upward.
It's
to
a
get
part
to
of
her face.
it, but it's not
It's
just
a part of it.
It's just a
Yeah.
small part.
The reward of her face,
Yeah.
the simplicity and intensity of it, is magnificent. Really great.
I was just gonna say that I think that's a really interesting choice, like in a really good way, of having different artists, but having it colored by one person where it feels like, I don't know if this, like, it feels like
Yeah.
very different. It feels like an anthology, but it's kind of tied and threaded together by the colorist, which is very fascinating. Is a coloring very similar throughout because of that, or is it kind of different for each story?
It's different. Um,
Mm.
for Dylan's artwork feels I don't know if retro is the right word for it, but it feels more yeah, I think retro.
Yeah, yeah, interesting.
Well,
That's
I'm looking. Go here, Elijah. I'm sorry.
where go where?
I meant to say go ahead and under there. This way you say
Wherever I go, just go right there. No, I was going to say it's cool how it's not diverse. I guess diverse is the word. Dynamic each story feels, even though it's with the same colorist. I think that's really cool, as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
sick.
that's a really smart point. Yeah, to bring that consistency through, even the difference of them. I'm looking at this all 5 covers. This is beautiful. $83 to get all 5 covers, and they're so different. And then all gone. The early bird special is gone. And but we have, so you could have gotten that with the early bird special. We have so much cool stuff in this campaign. And folks, I really think that, look at that cover. You really ought to, and I love the idea of him looking in and seeing his wings in the reflection. Beautiful
It goes
concept.
perfectly with the story.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And now do you have issue 2 lined up in your mind, like you know where it's going to go?
Issue 2. So if I did like a volume 2, the main characters would probably be Balder, Thor, and Loki. And then a whole
I
bunch
love
of
Baldur.
random gods. Yeah. Then a
Barely
bunch
even
of
know her.
random gods. Then like I said, there's the sequel, which would be and back. It would be with the main 4 plus 2 more gods.
Well,
The kids
I
will be main characters as well. The kids they're taking care of.
Ooh, interesting.
how is the child influenced by the guardian angel, who is a god, a demoted god? Even the best parents, right, have problems. We have issues. We have traumas. And no matter what we do, we pass them on to our kids, right? Now, imagine being a demoted god. Let's say you're the best one. I am down. I'm not going to worry about my past. I'm going to take care of these kids. There's still shit in there. And how would a kid with this guardian angel, that mindset affecting them, grow up? I love that. I think that's really, really interesting to look at. I would love to draw my version of Thor and Loki. So, Luis, this is Claudio Gerardo, who is an unfucking believable artist. He's got like 14 different styles, one for each of his personalities. But he can switch gear into a whole different vibe to fit the story. I've worked with him a number of times. I've got a lot of friends who have worked with him. He's excellent. And so it might be someone worth talking to because his Thor and Loki are going to be badass. Claudio is an incredible artist. Is there a way? Maybe we'll talk about it offline. See if maybe I can put you two in touch. So I love this idea of following the kids, and it's even more interesting of a dynamic to follow the gods, but also watch what they're doing to these kids and how the kids interact in the world. I'm starting to get ideas. I'm going to shut up.
All right. I just want to say one thing. I had a thought pop in my head while we were talking. I think I just want to give some praise that you didn't choose like the most obvious gods for the story. Like, I'm really happy that who you chose. Like, you could have easily done like Zeus and Poseidon and Hades, and the Roman versions of them. But I think it is like way smarter to do the four that you picked to tell just like a so much more interesting story, in my opinion, because it makes me want to know how those four are going to interact. Because I can kind of already, I would have already kind of put together the pieces if it was like the big three and the fourth one. So just giving some love there.
Claudia says, I paid Christian to say that. PayPal is slow. Give it a year or two. I agree with Elijah completely. I, however, have an idea. All right. I'm just going to give this to you. It is time. It's totally the right political and social cultural moray moment for the American Pie movies to come back. I mean, obviously, they would be utterly socially acceptable. So what if you merged from gods to angels with the American Pie series, and Dionysus is guardian angel to the nerd in school, and he's guiding him to throwing the ultimate sex party? Dude, you can have
idea. I like that idea.
That's a bonus story. I'll pay for that.
And then Bacchus steps in, and they're both fighting to be the one that guides the child. And then Pan is there. He just has this flute, and he's just like, everybody's dancing at the sex party. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's the next American Pie movie. We can write the script. All three of us. We can just write the next American Pie script.
You only see Pan in the background grabbing a girl, like, yoink, and then that girl's no longer in the movie. You never see her again.
Oh no,
Pan.
Then we find Pan has an island, and he has deep connections with the political system. It's crazy. It's a crazy story.
Every president has gone to Pan's American Pie starring Elijah, and Christian is his father.
This is hilarious. We kind of do look like we are related. That's you might be my father. Have you ever been to New London, Connecticut by any chance?
No.
Nico, you've met her, right?
I am not into women. Ignore my wife and 3 children.
And your fourth one apparently. My sex tour through Connecticut in my 20s, I'm sure. Oh yeah.
No connection here.
Do you have are you about like maybe like 60% African American by any chance? Because
only from the waist down.
Okay. Sick. All right. This makes so much more sense now. Yeah.
My gay fathers, Bacchus and Dionysus, guided me.
And we're bringing it back. I'm so proud of you.
Before we go, I want to take another look at Elijah's project. Which you definitely
no.
Wanda for Hire. I almost said Wanda for Hire.
Wanda for Hire. It's the Spanish version.
Dungeon Crawl and Terror. do we get mythology in here? Any riffs on mythology in here as well, or what
So
do we got?
The dungeon that she enters is actually a temple from an Egyptian god. I will not say which one because you're gonna have to buy it to find out. Because I'm the worst. But yeah, it is. She deals with like, not necessarily with the deity, but a guardian of the deity. And there's not. I would say it's honestly no, there's some like creatures too from the mythology. I didn't necessarily go balls to the wall. Like I kind of wish I did, honestly, but I think it's just enough where because the dungeon is really testing her um to the greatest 10th degree of like her personality, which is like going and acting first before thinking. And there's a lot of consequences for that. There's some character growth in it. And she starts off as this like very somebody left a comment. I put out previews and they were like, I really like how, you know, she's not perfect, that she can make mistakes and kind of not be an idiot necessarily, but she's kind of an idiot, but be so stubborn in her way. And kind of hopefully where it goes is she realizes that she is stubborn in her way. And then how does that affect, which I'm really excited for, how does that affect her in the next volume? So this is going to be 5 issues, one self-contained story, and then I'm hopefully going to do more volumes depending on how successful this one is. So
Folks, I put the link in the chat. Pardon me, I recommend it highly. We have got online at this episode of The Art Will Not Be Changing, sponsored by Uncle Enzo. Sabina made it on for the end, which really is inappropriate after all the jokes that you have no idea what you just walked into. And that's my sister, Luis. So we need to move past that quickly. And Pan had an affair with Bast, the Egyptian cat goddess. You could say Pan is into. That's amazing. I censored something on this show. That's a first.
Your sister walked in the door and you changed to a completely different person. Who are you? Where is my father?
In civility.
He just like morphs into like a suit and tie. Like it's like Moon Knight, but he becomes professional.
Drink with my pinky out. Yeah. Folks, the Elijah's Want for Hire. You want to jump on that right now? Click on the saved. Remind me later. And Luis Manuel Torres is From Angels to Gods. Nope, From Gods to Angels. Important question, Luis. When are you ending late pledges?
Probably once I start shipping all the comics.
Oh, so okay.
Sometime next month.
Fire.
Folks, you could back this now. You got a couple new backers tonight. I don't know if you've been watching, Luis, but you got a couple new backers tonight. Sabina says, cool with me to have missed it. I wish he did that. I've heard it all. I'm the resident goody two shoes of the family. She can't read 95% of what I write because it would bother her. Like, she's like, no, she makes my brother-in-law read it and tell her about it. And he's like, yeah, you wouldn't want it to read that one. That was really fucked up.
One for hire would be great for you. I have a question for you, Christian. I heard there was something coming out recently. I think it's called like Dirty Living or something. Does something happen if you like buy it while we're on stream? Like, because I have my hand over the pay button. I want to make sure I get something out of it.
Dirty Living, in print for the first time. It will be going to Filbo distribution and available in your local comic shops, but it is not yet. You can order it from the Fugitive Poems website. It is 24 pages of wild, supernatural, advertisements for future comics, noir that is brutal, violent, and funny as hell. It is so dark. This detective is drunk out of his mind. He's dealing with a corrupt police force. He is dealing with the mob on his ass, and all of a sudden the dead begin to rise as a crazy new drug hits the street that's doing things to people that really should not be happening. It is available only on Fugitive Poems. If you order it right now, I will send you not the little Fugitive Poem sticker, which, by the way, is not that little.
That's
But
what she said.
I'll send you the big one. Lord, that's big, which is not what she said.
No, never. Never. On opposite day, she said that.
This is the sticker that no one can say, is it on yet? Let's see what I did there. So I'll also send you an explicit content parental warning sticker, and Elijah, because I know you, if you order right now, everyone who orders, let's say through tomorrow, 8:00 p.m. EST tomorrow, I will do my own drawing of something ridiculous. And Elijah, if you want, you can text me what you want me to draw.
Surprise me, baby. I'm sorry for calling you baby, sir. It
kind of worked for me. I'm going to be honest.
Wow, that's huge.
Someone told me that it was about 20 years ago.
I'm sorry, sir.
Her name was Nico Pizik. Wonderful woman.
You something so familiar about the way you say it.
I just doxed myself, but thank God nobody can spell my real last name, which is wonderful.
The mob is on his ass. Wand for hire. You need to change this show about comics to about that. I mean, this is true that you can't read my stuff. Folks, hit the like button on this episode, whether you like it or not. Do me a favor. What the hell? Hit subscribe to the Fugitive Poems channel, because we have awesome guests like this all the time. Luis Manuel Torres, it was absolutely wonderful having you here with your really cool concept. Elijah, always a pleasure to have you on. Well, we got people coming in. My favorite thing about Elijah is that he immediately apologizes every time.
I'm so sorry.
I'm also so sorry. Folks, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. This way you never forget when the show's going to be on. And for anyone who noticed, I'd be so happy to find out if you caught it in the comments. I was very proud of my title for tonight. If anyone who gets this, like 3 references in it: Athena and Odin, touched by an angel. There's 3 different things going on there.
And so one of them is what happened to him as a child.
That was no angel.
Oh,
but
no.
But it was in New London, Connecticut. Anyway.
Oh, shit. So, how the fuck do I check out, Christian? Make this easier. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's straightforward. You just hit the no? Let me know if it's trouble.
I had to make it. Oh, okay. It's processing. All right.
All right, good. Woo! Thank you. I will send you a drawing, sir. Luis, we got through, let's say, the second week of September, right? And people can pledge. The thing is in the chat. The link is in the chat to From Gods to Angels. Claudius in a 3-way. I should have known. Luis, I hope we haven't scarred you by being on this show and ruined Coco for you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just oh God, I'm never gonna, don't clip it, please. God, don't let my grandma see that one. Oh fuck. What am I doing with my life? I gotta stop drinking.
Folks, I'm Christian DeMatteo. This is the Fugitive Poems channel. Go get Dirty Living right now on fugitivepoems.com. Thank you to Elijah.
Eventually get One for Hire.
Yes, and get From Gods to Angels. Elijah, Luis, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. This is The Art Will Not Be Changing. We are Fugitive Poems, and we make comics.